Hi, Whisper Guru here, and today we're going to look at installing Whisper using a flush mount corkscrew with a mechanical fastening. So remember from our earlier video that you can put these flush mount corkscrews easily into a sheet of 50mm Whisper. You can use them on thinner ranges of Whisper as well, 25mm and above. But you need an awful lot of them to prevent sagging. The 50mm is quite stable in this direction, so prevents the sag. And on a 50mm sheet, we can usually say 450 to 500mm between these fastenings will get you a installation that's reasonably free of any sagging that you can experience with blanket-based materials. So we've got our Whisper product. Now Whisper weighs only 1.25 kilograms per square meter, so a screw is plenty to support the weight of the sheet, but it may not be to the satisfaction of the client. Let's say that. Some clients don't like adhesives. This was designed to be a glue pad and to take a silane or a caulking gun type adhesive to glue the glue pad to the ceiling or to the wall to install the Whisper rather than the Whisper, because these types of adhesives are incompatible with polyethylene foam. So we can also use the same thing with a mechanical fastening very easily. So we just take our screwdriver, install the corkscrews, we mark the position on this face using a chalk, and chalk washes off Whisper quite easily with a damp cloth. So now we have marked our position. We just put our screwdriver through. As you can see, we have a screwdriver through into our corkscrew. Remove that. Now you can see a little screw hole here. Put your screw in there. Now the screw will follow the path of least resistance that you just created with the screwdriver. So push that in. Oh, look, it's come out captured in the flush mount corkscrew. So now we just tighten that up as we would normally. And away you go. Now there's nothing stopping you using a bit of adhesive on there as well for a belt and braces solution. So just a Phillips screwdriver, 450mm, 8 per square meter minimum, please. If you're using a thinner version of Whisper than 50mm, you may like to look at using more. So we have our screw and we have a hole in the surface. So how do we get rid of the hole? Well, first thing, compress the foam. Now remember, it's a polymeric foam, so compressing it, twisting it, jumping up and down on it usually doesn't cause a lot of damage. It's incredibly robust. So you'll see that the screw hole that we have here has disappeared. So you can also put some pressure on in the machine direction, put some pressure on across the web, and hey presto, not a lot of evidence that we've been there with a wood screw. Also from 6 meters, the average ceiling height in an natatorium or swimming hall or sports complex, it's pretty hard to see that. So to me, I think this is a nice, easy, cost-effective installation method, and it is very useful. All right, well, remember, the world's a noisy place. Just make it Whisper. Talk soon. Thank you.